Alright. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. It's me. We're doing things. Things you can't see. For now. We're working on more script writing. Last time, I got so off track that I spent an entire hour looking at pirates, I think? Pirates in D&D. To be fair, partially, it was researching to make sure I wasn't going to get in trouble for certain scripts that were meant to be in the D&D-ified universe, but instead we'll just go with general RPG-ified, and not specifically D&D. Because several things count as general RPG, and several things are specifically D&D. Welcome in, Paige. Congrats on being first. Nice snipe. But yeah, so everything is RPG adjacent and not D&D. Nothing I'm writing is D&D. The Mimic is fine, though. Apparently Mimics are just a general thing. I was worried that Mimics were a D&D thing. They are not, legally. And that's the important part. Sorry, probably should have backed away when I coughed. I thought I was far enough away. Was not. But either way, welcome in, everybody. I am going to leave in a little bit to go walk my dog, but for the very beginning, we're just going to say hello and hang out for a little bit. Hopefully the music's loud enough, like I did before. I'm playing the music, but then on a muted tab, I'm going to be listening to something for myself. Oh, that's what happened. Very exciting. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend been? It's been a nice weekend, I hope. Mine wasn't too bad. Just hung out, had some pizza with my mom on Mother's Day. I'm waiting for my gifts to arrive. I got her a few things actually. A few things for the house. They haven't arrived yet though. Silence, Discord. I don't want people to boost my server. I don't want you getting money. Fuck off. It'll fucking pop up. It won't go away. Won't let me exit out. Go away. No amount of begging is going to change my opinion on you, Discord. Went to the market and there was a raffle and somehow I was one of the winners. Ooh, what'd you get? What did you win? Oh, I'm tiny. That's what I win. I win being tiny. Hi, Comet. You little shit. Thank you, I guess. Thank you for making me small. Jackass. You having fun hanging out with your dog, Comet? What's Susie up to? I didn't change my title. What even is my title? Is it still... It's still the roguelite from last week. Oh, I'm in the wrong category entirely. I know I was forgetting something. I was sitting here for like 10 minutes and I was so proud. Because I was like, oh, we've got everything done. And I'm going to start stream. And then we're going to walk the dog. And everything's ready. And I don't change my title. I have to go change my... We're not playing the dice game. I could. I enjoy the dice game. But I'm not allowed to play the dice game until I finish a couple scripts. Because I gotta get my scripts done. Not... It's the wrong thing. I have to fix it. The thing that sucks about Twitch is when you change a title, it keeps the first title you had in the first game. So it's gonna be wrong on the public VOD. Speaking of VODs, I didn't upload the VODs from last week either. I guess I've been out of it this weekend. I don't know if I would say that it's been a good weekend. Now I'm realizing I have been very out of it. Can it fucking work? Thank you. Twitch, what's your fucking problem? You gotta do your job. I know I didn't do mine. That's too bad. And have we ever said, is there a writing? Oh, there's writing and reading. Yeah, sure, let's go with writing and reading. There. I fixed it. I'm not sure they need to ship it out, but it looks like regular prizes are bracelets or necklaces. Ooh. Dad took Mom out to the casino yesterday for Mother's Day. Ah, nice. Hey Shay, welcome in. I ran a Vampire the Masquerade game Saturday and then passed out. Woke up on Sunday. and then pass out again. Hey, the weekend is for resting and sleeping. Very good. Always take your time resting and sleeping. Oh wait, is ad break? Oh, ad break's currently going. Whoops. That's fine. But yeah, you guys get to enjoy Spirit City. That's unfortunately all I can show you for now because I want to keep the scripts on under lock and key for now. What? What are you notifying me about? I don't know what that is. I don't care, Twitch. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not really, but I'll say I am. I always get random little notifications from them, and I just never know what they want. We'll probably be streaming for at least 2 hours, so we'll go live with that. I might stream for longer. We'll see. I don't really have anything to do outside of working on scripts today, so this might be all we do for today. But yeah, the script writing is going well. I do have at least, what is it? That character has been started. That character has their start. That one does. Every character has their, like, basic plot already planned out, what I want to do with them. Some characters are for specific months. But the main idea is to try and get, go from 1 audio a month to 2 audios a month, with it being 2 different characters back and forth usually. We're starting off with 1 character that technically already has merch, because they started off as a funny little concept, and now have became a person, which is, Zeva, who is an alien cat girl. Yep. The one I made as just a funny little connection keychain. I decided, you know what, that'd be a really funny concept of, like, an alien cat girl. So now that's what she is. She's a furry, though. Because can't transform her too much. Furry alien cat girl. It's too many words. So we're just calling her an alien cat girl. But she is an alien cat girl, so it's not wrong to call her that. It's just, I feel like I have to specify specifically that she is a furry. She has a little, what is it? She's got the little muzzle. Little face. All of these characters make me happy because they're very stupid ideas, but I love them anyway. But yeah, I want to get at least 3 scripts done before I start recording. A snout, that's what I want. I think it's also so called a muzzle and a snout. But muzzle sometimes means the little things you put on them to keep them from barking. Or do people put muzzles on cats? I normally associate muzzles with dogs. But do cats have muzzles? Like that? Muzzle. Z's. Goodness. My text-to-speech doesn't, or not my text-to-speech. It's not text-to-speech, it's speech-to-text. My closed captions don't like me because I don't say things right. And that's my bad. Okay, well, this character has been started. I don't know if he really counts as having a script yet. We'll get there eventually. Hey, Apine, welcome in. But yeah, just like last time, you guys get to listen to Spirit City in the background. We're not starting the work timer because I actually haven't started working yet. Like I said, as we started, I'm going to walk my dog real quick, and then I will actually get started on working. But this is technically not a co-working stream, so you don't have to pull up something else to work on if you don't want to. It's a writing and a reading stream. How much of this have I done? Right. Let's see. Binder has been shared. Oh, the Muna! Right! The Muna binder! It looks so good! That's amazing. But yeah, I have... Okay, well, I guess I'd rather say I have 2... Who else did I start writing for? Oh, you don't have yours yet. Oh, I guess I started 3. I haven't really gotten that far on some of them, though. Yeah, your script planning is started, but you haven't really... I haven't written anything for you yet. Definitely know how your script starts off. I also need to name these characters eventually because I did want all of them to have names. The editing for them is going to take the longest, because once I get the scripts done, I have to do the recording, which shouldn't take too long. It's just a couple of takes, editing, figuring that out. Because I wanted to have each of them have, like, actual sound effects and stuff, because it's nicer. It's more immersive. I need to get that done, but that tends to take me some time. To be fair, all of this is going to take me some time. But I gotta actually get into the workflow of it. Actually, I do want this to be a co-working stream. I prefer the co-working stuff. Especially since I'm not showing what I'm writing. That feels kind of weird for being in the writing tag. There we go. Again, the VOD's gonna be fucked up anyway. On Twitch. I'll upload VODs eventually. I just was kind of out of it this weekend. But yeah, I will leave it here so I can write from that script. And then I will be back. Gotta go walk. Sorry about that. I have to go walk Tate. I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Tater Tot's been walked, and I got some better water. Wasn't hot enough for me. Hey, Fancy, welcome in. Alright, back to writing. Okay. Hey, congrats on the 10K. I don't know if I said that. Sorry, I have a bit of a... Feels like there's phlegm or whatever. Mildly annoying, which is fine. Because I don't plan to talk this much, or talk that much this stream, because... Again, I am writing, but I apologize if you were hoping for a bit more high energy. Not today. I haven't started my work timer. There we go. Funnily enough, right now I'm working on my own, like, Fae plane. Because, oh, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. I'm currently working on my own Fae plane because I don't think it's copyrighted Fae plane specifically, but I do know certain Fae creatures in D&D are copyrighted. Like Displacer Beast, you can't use that one, which is fine. Another thing that was good to look up when I was messing around. But I always thought it was weird. Well, again, this is like actual folklore, but I always thought it was, well, not weird, but kind of interesting that there's only 2 Fae courts. So in my world, I'm making my own custom stuff. There's 4 of them. You can't copyright me. I added more. Each season gets its own court. They're more based off of nature and stuff as well. Instead of Seelie and Unseelie, it's just each... It's also inspired by Tinkerbell, funnily enough. Because if you guys remember that one movie where they had, like, Periwinkle, won't spoil it, but there's, like, Winter Fae in one, or Winter Fairies. So it's kind of like that. Each fairy is responsible for, like, taking care of and monitoring the seasons on our planet. Or our world, whatever we want to call it. So each Fae type is more built for that specific season, and they all look like, or like their area is constantly in that season. So Winter Court, constantly covered in like snow and sadly dead plants. Spring Court constantly has flowers blooming. Autumn Court, constantly, I don't like that I keep having to clear my throat. It's getting on my nerves. But like Autumn Court constantly has red, orange, and brown leaves on their trees. It's really fun. I love the way it looks. And even the holidays in each season do have little effects. Like the winter fairies have fruit and food that are based off of Christmas mostly. And even special creatures. Like instead of having regular unicorns, which of course fairies have unicorns, each like area has different species, or like their unicorns look completely different depending on which area they're born in. So the unicorns in the Winter Court are reindeer with unicorn horns. Like they have the giant antlers as well as a unicorn horn, and they normally look like reindeer, which is also why they can fly, because of course they fly like Santa reindeer, but they're unicorns, which is why they fly. Like they run around on air. Also, yes, there's pixie dust, because fuck you if you don't think I'm adding in pixie dust. The whimsy is being turned up to a fucking 20. Is essentially what happens when you let me create my own Fae plane for my ASMR channel. Well, to be fair, I've actually had this idea for a while. I said before that the ASMR channel is a chance for me to take stories that I wouldn't be able to make into comics because they would take so fucking long, and making them into like something tangible for once. Right now I'm working on the lore part of that. So I'm writing down each of the species, especially the ones that have changes. I don't know if fairy dragons are copyrighted by D&D, so let's go check that. If not, I'll just call them or if they are, I'll call them something else. Probably just best to name them something else then. The Feywild is protected by Wizard of the Coast. Unseelie and Seelie courts are not. Yeah, that's because it's actual folklore. It's not the Feywild specifically. I was gonna name that something else just to be safe. But it's more so the fairy dragon specifically, because I think they copyrighted or they trademarked a couple of the dragons. Assault would probably be that would probably be a part of the Night Court. Oh, you would be. Wait, what is the Night Court? Is that supposed to also be another word for Unseelie Court, like night and day? I guess that would make sense, because they feel more like that than winter and summer, kinda. Or is it spring? I don't remember. I remember someone called it, like, winter and summer before. Or spring. I don't remember which one it is, but there's all 4 seasons. I decided to go with the more seasonal Tinkerbell fairy world kind of thing, because I think it's fun, and I like the whimsy of it. Those are 3. I know I had more. Where is my list? I had it in a Discord server somewhere when I was talking about it. Because there was 2 other stories I wanted to make. Oh yeah, I went really hard into the winter one being based off of Christmas and stuff. Because there's even a species that's inspired by Krampus. Because I just thought that'd be funny. The Winter Court just straight up has little demons. Oh yeah, I can't forget those. That's like peak Fae. Seelie's court is basically just the good fairy court, and Seelie deriving from Anglo-Saxon word? Straight up means good. I thought that the good fairies weren't actually good, they're just fairies that look kind of nice. And, or I guess maybe that's just the media, how I've seen them portraying Fae, so maybe that has been like a, ooh, well, we're gonna make them all assholes anyway. ACOTAR. What? You can't use an acronym for something, Comet. Unless it's D&D, which like everyone knows, you can't just use an acronym. What the hell is that? What? What? I think I remember hearing you talk about a Court of Thorns and Rose. It's been a while, though. You haven't brought that one up in a bit, huh? Okay, we have our dryads, of course. Of course, requirements. Ah, okay, so they're more neutral. They're not necessarily evil, just the way they think. And while Seelie Fae are probably a little bit nicer, Unseelie Fae might be planning to steal your children or something, who knows. I see. That's how their folklore works. I don't know if I'll go with that for mine, but it is fun to learn. What else do I want here? Let's look up Fae in mythology and see if there's some ones I wanna pick at. We of course have our classic little winged fairies like pixies. I almost said pagan because that was on the Wikipedia page. It's not exactly the word I was trying to say, but that's fine. So hoping the Wikipedia page would have like a general list, but nah, I don't. I'd probably have list of fairy and sprite characters is probably going to, yeah, that's fictional. Ah, pop culture. Thank you, Fairy Odd Parents. Not what I'm looking for, but thank you for the offer. Oh, here's one. Here's a website with a list. Huh, I didn't know banshees were technically fairies, depending on how you want to look at them. Interesting. Specifically in, oh yeah, because Ireland and Scotland have banshees. Huh. Didn't know they technically count as fae. That's interesting. I don't even know. What bog fairies, interesting. House fairies. Oh! Oh, because just because of Norse religion, there were elves and dwarves. Giants also technically count as a type of fairy, or a fae. Again, this is mixing and matching a lot of different mythologies, but the way they're categorizing them, yeah, these kind of are fae if you put fae in, like, from different religions. So I guess giants also kind of count. That makes sense. There's, like, those giant, what are they called? Does anyone know what the, like, are they just ice giants from Norse mythology? The thing that, like, is Loki, like, half one? His mom's, like, an ice giant or something like that? Frost giants. Great example is the movie Labyrinth. They have a group of creatures that are all about partying and having fun. Yeah. So, like, the Seelies are more about harmless pranks being funny. Unseelie, sometimes their pranks are, you broke your fucking leg. That's hilarious. Not the best for you. Banshees are fae spirits, just called out to signal someone was going to die soon. Yeah, they're not actually evil, aren't they? They just tell you. It's just kind of something that happens. It's a force of nature. And why are you gone? I saw you stop. I literally watched you do it. Come back. Those captions. Wake the fuck up. We have not even been here for a full hour. You have a job to do. Wake the fuck up. Goblins and kobolds are also fae. That's true. It's kind of funny. Just about a lot of mythology stuff, technically they count as fae. Very interesting. Also, because a lot of mythologies and religions took from each other at certain points. Like, obviously, the really old ones in their original forms didn't. Or somehow there's a lot of overlaps because lots of different people thought of lots of different things. Like, there's so many vampires. There are so many quote-unquote vampires. Mostly just creatures that drink blood or, like, energy or something. And some of them have some really cool powers, a lot of which I actually took for vampires in one of my comics. Like, there are several vampires that have control over different animals. I think it was, I can't remember what area. I think it was somewhere in South America, where there's a vampire that controls mosquitoes specifically, and they're like the sign of a plague, which was interesting. So, like, they'd curse lands and crop, which is so incredibly powerful and cool. Oh yeah, I know about red caps from D&D. Galaxy doesn't like them. In one of our D&D campaigns, specifically the Isekai one, the Fae are being, like, forced into our world through portals, and a goddess has contracted us to try and put them back because the world's, like, kind of splitting in weird ways. And for most of the time, we can convince the Fae to go back home because they want to. Some of them don't, and some of them are killing people. So the red caps are usually one of the bigger problems when it comes to murder. Because when I first heard red cap, I thought, oh, they're fae. That must mean they're funny little mushroom-hatted guys, right? The red cap is like the one mushroom with with the red and little white spots on it. You know, like the one from Mario. Yeah, they're just little mushroom guys. What do you mean their hats are red because it's covered in blood? What do you mean they're just kind of like, they're just murderers? And that just beat the shit out of people with their little hammers, I think? They just have hammers? I thought red caps were gonna be funny little mushroom guys, and I was like, why would you beat them up? What's wrong with them? And then everyone told me I was thinking of the wrong fucking thing entirely. I really thought they were like the inspiration for Toad or something, and I was like, oh, but they're just... I mean, sure, their voices are annoying as all fuck, but like, they can't be that bad. No, they're that bad. At least in the campaign we're playing. I don't know if they're always like that, but I thought they were just funny little mushroom people. I made a whole species based off of the idea that they're funny little mushroom people. I don't know. I thought they always had to do with like plants and fun naturey stuff. So I immediately heard red cap and I was like, like the Amito mushroom. I think that's how. I don't know if that's right. It starts with an A. But it's like, I think it's like the mushroom. Yay! There must be other types of caps and they have other little mushroom heads. No. Not remotely close. They are in fact not funny little mushroom guys. They are, yeah, blood for the blood god kind of guys, which, not here to judge, but I was so sad. So very sad. Ooh, Kelpie. Can't forget Kelpie. Yes, Kelpie. So many horses. I have I only have 6 species written down for this, and 3 of them are horses. We got unicorns, Pegasus, and Kelpie. I think I spelled that right. Kelpie. There's an E. So we have unicorns, Pegasus, Kelpie, pixies, fairy dragons. Oh, sorry, I have 7. Archfey and dryads. Let's keep looking. Oh, yep, there's kobolds. Oh yeah, kobolds also. Kobolds are such a funny story. Kobolds. K and a B, not bolts. That's a metal. Cobalt is a metal. Whatever. So kobolds are so funny to me because when they first started out in D&D, they were like little dog creatures. They were dogs. Kobolds were dogs at first. And then for some reason, as they evolved in the D&D, like the different editions, they became more like lizard-like. And I don't know if they always worshipped dragons. I just thought it was really funny that they started off as like these little dog lizard guys. And they're actually kind of cute. Well, they're still cute. People draw them really cute all the time, but like they're kind of cute. They're kind of fucked up looking, but they're kind of cute. I don't know what the original kobolds look like. I don't think they're dogs at all. Kobolds generally interact with miners. Oh, they live in the mines. Okay, this doesn't describe what kobolds look like in mythology. It just says that they're from Germanic lore. Germanic folklore, not just lore. But are they actually dog-like in like their folklore description? What are they just people? A lot of Fae are just kind of like little people. Speaking of little people, hi leprechauns. I don't want to. You know what? No, there's like a couple of leprechauns. We'll add leprechauns to the canon. I gotta keep reminding myself that this conversation is not off topic, but God, does it feel like it. This happened last time too. It feels like this is so very off topic, but it's not. This is what I'm writing about. I'm writing about fairies and stuff, but I feel like I'm not doing work, even though I am. So silly. Ooh, Hawaiian fairies. There are so many different like folklores that have a fairy adjacent creature. Merfolks? Definitely gotta have merfolks. I don't know if they're capable of living in every area because the winter one is constantly covered in ice. So we might not have merfolk there. But at the very least we have fresh and saltwater ones. Every fucking world I've written has merfolk. I also just think ocean, like as a general aesthetic, cool as fuck. Genuinely one of the coolest aesthetics, just ever. Love it. And space. I like combining the two, because it feels like it just feels right. That's kind of like sirens. Ah. Please. Please. Puka is a fairy in Irish myth with the head of a person and the body of a horse. Never mind, the name sounds so much cuter than what I thought you were going to be. That sounds horrifying. The list made it to the red caps, yeah. They wear red hats. Like, oh, little mushroom hats? No, they're cannibals. And they will eat you. And their caps are red because it's stained with blood. Like, that's just fucking crazy. Red cap sounds like one of the cuter names, but no, they're murderous fairies that will eat you and cover their hats with your blood. Like, oh, okay. Never mind. We'll just leave that be then. Will-O-Wisp are also a fun one because I think in some versions of their mythology they're helpful, and others they're assholes and will lead you to your death. You kind of just have to, like a coin flip, on if you see a Will-O-Wisp, if it's going to be helpful or not. Like in Brave, they'll lead you to your destiny, but there's like another movie I remember watching as a kid where it's like, yeah, don't fucking trust those things. Do not. They're assholes. They will fuck you up. Will-O-Wisp is a moving Pokemon. I looked up Will-O-Wisp, and two of the options were the first option was the Wikipedia page, and the second options were the move and Bulbapedia, and then the move and Pokemon database. And then the rest are actual mythology. Foolish Flame, Phenomenon, United Kingdom's various names, Jack-o'-lanterns. They're called Jack-o'-lanterns sometimes? Interesting. And it's said to mislead / guide travelers by resembling the flickering lamps or lanterns equivalent to will-o-wisp here in European folklore by various names. I'm not reading any of that. French, Germany, Netherlands, equivalents of tradition worldwide. Naga fireballs in Thailand. North America phenomenon. Oh, I didn't know they actually existed in so many different variations. Fun. I guess a lot of people saw fireflies and were like, what the fuck? That must be magic. I don't think fireflies are a worldwide thing. I think they only live in certain climates, but you know what I mean. Can't have a Fey world without hags. Actually, you can. I don't really want to include them. But maybe I will. And some are just some guy who tricked the devil and now stuck wandering the earth forever. Yeah, a bunch of Fey are just cursed people. It's fun. Will-o-wisp are typically attributed as ghosts, fairies, or elemental spirits meant to reveal or conceal a path or direction. Yeah. Like, there's two variations. They're helpful or they're not. And honestly, that's really funny to me. It's like, yeah, in our folklore, they'll lead you to your destiny. In our folklore, they're just fucking with you, ignore them. And it's just so funny. Depending on which folklore they're helpful or they are not. And you kind of just have to coin toss which area you're in, I guess. I wonder if it says, like, which ones have the nice ones. Jack-o'-lanterns in the United States, they're called spook lights, ghost lights, or orbs by folklorists. Please tell me the will-o-wisp, when you say orbs, Wikipedia, please tell me you're not talking about those little fucking videos where they're like, and as you can see here, this little orb going by and the camera is a ghost. It's just a fucking speck of dust. That's not a will-o-wisp. Please tell me you're not talking about those. Yeah, that's the etymology of the name, which is fun. Recorded Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales, Appalachia, and Newfoundland. Several different places. Folk leaf attributed to the phenomenon explicitly term hob lantern or hobby lantern in her book Dictation on Fairies. Oh. America, Mexico equivalent phenomenon to be witches who transformed into these lights. Another explanation refers to the light as an indicator to places where gold or hidden treasures are buried, which can be found only with the help of children. And this one there, what? Oh, money lights and treasure lights. So in Mexico, they just bring you to gold. That's cool. Swampy areas, Massachusetts, fuck me. You know which one I'm talking about. Mass state. Known as Bridgewater Triangle. Has folklore of ghostly orbs and light. Okay, so they're just orbs in Massachusetts. Louisiana, derivative from French. Legend says that the is a soul sent back from the dead to do God's penance, but instead attacks people for vengeance while it mostly takes its harmless, mischievous acts. Okay, this is the one. This is the one where they're assholes sent back. It's so funny, because, like, we went from they'll help bring you to money, they're just kind of there, and then to they're haunting you and fucking with you because God sent them back to Earth to be your problem, I guess. I'm sorry. They sometimes drink the blood of children. It's another vampire. I see what I fucking tell you? So many vampires. Okay, we got a Brazilian equivalent, religiously called... that's... Why do they have, like, 5 different names? That's interesting. The name comes from an old Tupi language fairy serpent. Oh. It has fiery eyes, and its great fiery eyes leave it blind by day, but by night it can see everything. According to the legend, the big serpent has survived a great deluge... left its cave. A big anaconda? In the fields preying on animals' corpses, eating exclusively its favorite morsels, it eats eyes. Okay, so in Brazil, we have a fire snake that eats eyeballs. Okay. See what I mean? Crazy. We had one good one. Can we have more good ones? I wanted it to be more of like a back and forth. Argentina and Uruguay have Mala. Oh, this one's evil light. Okay, so this one's not gonna be nice. And it's one of the most important myths in both folklore's country, or both countries' folklore. Okay. Phenomenon is quite feared and mostly seen in rural areas and consists of extremely shiny balls of light floating 3 inches off the. Okay, but why are they scary? What? You didn't explain anything. You just said that they have them. Its name is literally evil light. You have to tell me more than that. Fine. Now we're in Paraguay. Tradition indicates so-called referring to goods buried underground. Okay, we have another one that brings you to money. In Colombia, they have Will-O-Wisp is a ghost of a vicious grandmother who raised her grandchildren without morals. And such they became murderers and thieves. In the afterlife, the grandmother's spirit was condemned to water the world surrounded in flames. Okay. Well, we found another one that's just like a bad person got turned into a ball of fire. She's not even like a tiny one. She's just a woman who's on fire. That sucks. But like 2 of the ones in different areas, just one of them is a ball of light that drinks the blood of children. I think I remember reading that when I was looking up like vampires in different areas, which is why I was like, holy shit, they are so cool if you combine a bunch of different folklore. Like, what do you mean there's a ball of fire that drinks blood? Fucking insane. Okay, now there's an area. Oh my goodness. The ones in Asia have way longer descriptions. Thank goodness. Marsh ghost light. Given the name of strange light phenomenon occurring over the marshes observed in by Bengals. I don't know what that word. I've never seen that word. No, yeah, it is. Okay, oh, it's Bangladesh. That's where this is from. West Bengal. Okay. Marsh lights attributed to the kind of marsh gas apparitions. Confused fishermen make them lose their bearings and may even lead them. Okay, so this is one of the ones that lead you to death. Similar folklore in Japan includes, okay, one of them just means human soul or ball of fire. Well, phenomenon describes associated with graveyards. Kitsune, mythical yokai demons are also associated with the will-o-wisp. Yeah, okay. So some of them are like little spirits that show up at graveyards in Japan. In Korea, the lights are associated with rice paddies, old trees, mountains, and even some houses are called, meaning goblin fire or goblin light. They are demon-loving and impish, as they are confused and lure passerbys to lose their way or fall into pits at night. Okay, so we are 1 for 2. There's so many of. Okay, maybe it's not a coin flip necessarily, where they're assholes. Sometimes they do nothing. Sometimes they do good things. Most of the time, will-o-wisp in mythology are assholes. Maybe I had a misunderstanding of how often they do good things, but we haven't gotten to Europe, so maybe there's more nicer ones in Europe. The ones in the Americas are sounding pretty vampire and witch that's been lit on fire because she was an asshole of a grandmother. Got some pretty big differences here. Pretty drastic differences. Chinese character. Earliest Chinese reference to will-o-wisp appearances and Chinese characters. Shang Dynasty. Depicting a human-like figure surrounded by dots, presumably representing the glowing lights of the will-o-wisp on which feet. Churchill doesn't understand. To dance? This is a really long one. I don't know what they do yet, though. Long Dynasty evolved, corrupted. The top. Oh, so it's ghost fire that comes from dead people, horses, and cattle. During wars, their blood turned into this kind of fire after many years? So, I guess it's just the aftermath of people who die? In the middle of the region of the first marsh. My living life for 10 years. Okay, so it's okay. We're back to it being a relatively neutral thing in China. Now we're moving on to Europe because those are the only ones listed on the Wikipedia page. Folklore of the Lights is believed to be spirits of unbaptized or stillborn children fitting between heaven and hell, purgatory. Lovely. That's just the general one. In Germany, they're believed to be okay, so unbaptized again. Swedish represents unbaptized, okay, so a lot of them are people who are in purgatory. Danes, Finns, Swedes, Estonians. I don't know what area you're from. Or you. Oh, that's Lithuanians. What is this? Levadians? Oh, Levadians. And Irish people are amongst some of the other groups of believe Wolos are marked. Okay, so we're back to. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a big pause for a reason. 7. Different places believe that they mark the location to deep treasure in ground or water, which can be taken away only where the fire was there. Oh, when the fire's there. So they're hiding magic stuff. A dead man's hand required as well. Oh, you gotta like bring a dead guy's hand. That's crazy. So we're at 9 different countries where Will-O-Wisp will bring treasure or bring you to treasure. So that's cool. A lot of the other ones will just try to get you killed, though. So we're back to it being more of a coin flip. Sometimes they just are there, I guess. So that's eternal flame associated with the Will-O-Wisp burns. Oh, there's another one that brings you to gold. However, if one finds a fern seed from a mythical flowering fern, the magical properties of the seed will lead to fortune. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so I'm kind of right. It is kind of a 50-50 if they're helpful. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're trying to get you killed. Sometimes they'll bring you to gold. It's probably just safest to not follow weird glowing floaty lights in the middle of the night anyway. Especially if you're in, where was it? Is it Mexico? Who had the fire-eating snake? Sorry, no. The snake with fire eyes that eats other eyes. Don't go wherever that is. Don't follow glowy shit. Berkway? No. No, it wasn't you. Brazil. If you're in Brazil and you see weird glowy lights at night, just don't fucking go over there. You're gonna lose your eyeballs, maybe. I don't know if it eats people, but it eats animals. Eats the eyeballs of animals. Don't go over there. If you see weird glowy lights, don't investigate. Don't go investigate weird glowy lights if you're in Brazil at night. Just leave it be. You might get your eyes eaten by a weird fire snake. I don't know if the whole snake is on fire. If it's just the eyes. I think it's just the eyes. Just don't go over there. Just leave it be. Go where there's other people. Go hang out. Go hang out with your friends. Go make friends. Don't go walking around in the middle of the night to weird glowy things in the distance. I don't know if the water is going to help you. It's still a snake. The fire eyes just help it see at night, and really well. Don't throw water at it. You might just piss it off, and then it'll really want to eat your eyes. Just go home. Mind your business. Let's go. I don't know why. I kind of want to know more about this thing. This is crazy. So many different Will-O-Wisps. A lot of them are assholes, though, so I'm still gonna add them. But I'm keeping in mind that a lot of them are assholes and are trying to trick you into falling into pits and stuff, or getting lost because it's funny. And others will bring you to treasure, maybe. Still adding them, because I think that's funny. Coin toss on it, whether or not they like you, I guess. And I think that's enough of these guys for this, for now. I need to figure out which court this takes place in. Your species would make the most sense for spring court, but I kind of want it to take place in autumn or in winter. Then maybe you can travel through all of them. Yeah, we'll have you traveling through all of them. And now I know where the script is taking place. Back to writing, I get to go. I'm realizing the script I'm writing is based off of like the Fae rules of not giving your name and stuff. I don't actually know how that works. Or why that's a thing. Let's look that up. Like, you're not supposed to eat food from the Fae plane, stuff like that. Is that specifically a Fae Wilds, like a D&D thing, or is that other worlds as well? There's other worlds too. Okay, so that's always been like a Fae thing. The food things because the Fae will take it as an agreement, yeah. Thank you implies you are formally indebted to them, granting them leverage over you. Instead, express gratitude by saying phrases like, I'm grateful for this. Weird. What? It's from The Witcher. I don't know how specific all of this is, but never accept a gift. Strange, Fae never gives a gift without expecting something in return. If you do not trust the giver, it is best to destroy the gift. If you must accept it, remember, never say thank you and implies you owe them something in return. Never lie. Always keep your word. Dirty water? This is specifically the Witcher, so I'm not sure if this is completely accurate to what I'm looking for, but I do remember at least I'll say it because it's in the title. The reason why I'm looking into this is because one of the characters I'm writing, specifically the one that's in the Fae world, one of the two ones, she accidentally gives you her name and asks for yours, so you guys get accidentally married because she forgot. Don't accept gifts, don't consume food or water, don't dance with them. What? Never tell a fairy your full name. Oh, can you tell them your first name but not your full name? Never stray from the path, never give a fairy clothing, don't forget your manners, but never say thank you. Always keep your word, don't repay more than when you borrowed. Okay. I'll make up my own rules as we go. Some will be familiar, some might be wrong. We're making it up as we go. I've decided, regardless, they have exchanged names, they're now married. Oh, it doesn't always have to be your full name, according to this website. They can steal your name? Oh no, I looked it up, and at least this article says you shouldn't give them any part of your name. So I'm just gonna go with its first names and keep messing with it as that. But thank you for the assistance. Feel free to keep looking if you want, but I'll go with the way I'm writing it. If someone wants to complain in the comments that that's not correct, you're about to get a whole lot more pissed off. Because we have so much more that isn't right. Oh, we are on break again. Hey, congrats on solo peaking. Sorry, I've been very focused on writing. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through this script, but I'm going to extend this more. We're not done just yet, but I will take a little break. You'll have to get someone else to join you with playing Peak. It's funny. I don't know if it's my type of game. Though it was fun that one time we got a bunch of people together, so maybe we'll see. I will probably be pretty busy coming up. I enjoy more dicking around in the game than actually getting stuff done, so maybe that's my problem. I enjoy just messing around in games. I'm not here to actually do much. That's why I haven't played MC Plus in a while, is I do better at just being a dipshit than getting anything actually done. My Minecraft burnout's kind of gone, but I only have so much time in the day for doing stuff. If I'm picking a game, I kind of have to pick one to play, and that's gonna be it for that little bit of time. Like, I hadn't played Pokopia in a week because I had just been busy doing literally anything else, and I just can't switch to 15 different games in a day and still get anything done. I don't know if the break times really do all that much. Whatever. It's giving me a second to take my brain off of whatever else I was doing, I guess. Will I keep working on this? It's almost... Actually, I don't know when I feel like being done with these. I guess I'll do some test recordings of what I have to see how long it takes without the like sound effect and listener breaks. I will like naturally leave those pauses in. And then we'll see what I do from there. I don't think these are very long, and I want these to be at least anywhere from 12 to 20 minutes or so. I don't want them to be short, that's for sure. Excuse me. Back to work. I found a Reddit post where someone listed other sayings that might be considered don't fucking say it at all, which is I'm sorry and you're welcome when it comes to the Fae. What I remember, the other two can be worse than thank you, were I'm sorry and you're welcome. Because thank you implies they did a service, which you are willing to pay back. I'm sorry admits blame for an event, which puts you in debt to anyone negatively effective, and your welcome means they don't need a debt in order to take from you. In this context, you've told them you're welcome to accept any amount of assistance from you without needing a debt. Jesus. Crazy. Just don't fucking talk to them at this point. I don't know. No. I don't know if I'll keep all of these, but these are interesting. Huh, funny. Makes sense. If a word is so ingrained in a part of a language that it's just said frequently, then yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's like the anti-version of the Fae. If you say sorry in the Fae world, then you're admitting that you've done something wrong. In Canada, if you say you're sorry, you're just Canadian. And it means nothing. That's kind of silly. I don't think I'll deal with the you're welcome one, but I will take the I'm sorry one. That is crazy. Essentially, just saying I'm sorry in the Fae world is a huge admission of guilt, and then immediately hold you responsible for whatever happened. Ad break once more. Welcome back from ad break. I'm almost done with my rules. I'm not sure how many of these I will keep, because it's custom world, so I'm just writing these down, seeing what I will and won't keep, what I may or may not want to change in interesting ways. Nice. This is I like making my own lore for stuff. I don't know if I said this earlier because I've been kind of muttering to myself. New Fae lore. They have true names, but they also have called names. They get to pick their own names. They're normally based off of, like, something they like. So I've decided that that's how that works. So their called names are what they give each other and call each other. So most Fae don't actually know each other's real names. I might be calling the main ASMR character Walnut. I haven't decided yet. I might have to look through some more names. But so far, Walnut is kind of winning. Just think it sounds cute. I have no idea what her actual name is, but I know she has to say it. So, we'll figure that out eventually. Hey, Wolfie, thank you for the alert. Honestly, yeah. This just gives me a chance.
Oh, I have something to say.
What's up, Rhea?
Do you know what astronauts listen to on their space shuttles?
What do they listen to, Rhea?
Neptunes.
Thank you, Rhea. I was going to say that they probably are, especially because I'm pretty sure that's how fairies are named in Tinkerbell's world. Again, whimsy. We're going with whimsy for the most part. Pretty sure that's how a lot of them got their names anyway, is based off of what they do. I was going to make a joke about how I was going to name everyone like you would normally name a, non-binary people. It auto-saves, so I'm gonna give you that back. I don't manually save, so there's no point in doing that, but thank you. I did drink some water. The rest I will do. I will stretch. Thank you for the reminder. No, it's fine. I'm just letting you know. Well, that's too bad, because I'm letting you know you don't need to have me save, and I will give you your points back. I appreciate you reminding me, but since there is no save feature, I'm just gonna give them back. I always do that. I do that in games that auto-save as well. It's just the rule here. Enjoy. Currently working on scripts again. We got Faye this time. Thank you. Actually, I might want to change this line. I'm realizing I have no idea why the fuck she would be named Walnut. If they get to pick their names, especially based off of stuff they do, why the fuck are you called Walnut? You don't have anything to do with walnuts. This name doesn't even begin to make sense. Like, what? She make hats out of little acorns? She's not a pixie. She's not that small. She's a normal. She's a normal-sized person with wings. Walnut just sounds cute. Wait, I know. I have to write more of her own personal lore. I know exactly why. This was my go-to, but I did not know you did. Interesting. Perfect. OBS, why are you connecting to chat? OBS, what are you doing? Don't cause problems again. Hmm. That's the wrong thing. I meant to make a folder for this character, not just a single doc. Alright, let's fix that. Alright, I think that is some good progress. No. Music. Stop. What is happening? Applause. Thank you. Either way, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I know I was supposed to be taking a break from working, but I didn't feel like it. So,
I have something to say.
one last thing, Rhea? Alright. That's not gonna work. I'm writing.
Ha, got you.
No, you didn't. I'm writing. It's not how that works. I know it has worked before, but it didn't this time. Didn't work. Either way. Thank you guys for joining me for today's co-working stream. I promise next time we will actually be doing some gaming and something hopefully fun. And that's our timer for today. But yeah. I'm going to find someone for us to raid. Hopefully I do have 2 scripts that are almost finished. One's about really a third of the way. I guess I don't know if they're almost finished or until I do my readings of them, which I'll probably do tomorrow or maybe even later today. But we're getting some good progress, regardless of how far I've gotten through each of these. Very excited. Yeah, I'm going... Where do I want to send you? I don't know if you'll be streaming for that much longer. You might be... Though there's always the option of someone who never stops streaming, who's streaming 24/7. A place we haven't been in quite some time, which would be City Cat TV, 24-hour cat stream. And it looks like we're watching somebody sleepy. Someone so sleepy, someone so cute. I think we're gonna go to City Cat TV because there's a cute little kitty. Little kitty sleeping on the screen. Wonderful choice. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you next time on Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST. Hopefully I'll probably play more Dice Folk because honestly I really liked that game. Or maybe some Pokopia, who knows? We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. And even if I don't, just remember to have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever is in your time zone. Take care of yourselves. Go drink something. Go eat something. Go work on something that makes you happy. Or maybe even just go get some rest. Because if it is evening for you as well, it's been a long day. Whatever you do, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Is there anything else I want to say? No? Bye-bye!